What's up, guys and gals, and welcome. Today we are doing Next Fest coverage, so we're going to be checking out Gord. This is a game from Team 17 that has been making some rumblings. I don't know a whole lot about it, but it has a demo during the Next Fest, so we are going to check it out here today. If after watching you also wanted to check out the demo for Gord, I have a link for you down below in the description. It's available down there. You can also find a link to my Discord and my Twitch stream down there, just in case you wanted to swing on through. Have a good time, rub tummies and stuff. Let's go ahead and start off the campaign here and just kind of see how the whole thing plays. Oh, they got the Project Zomboid voice in the background. Be like, oh, like they got that guy in here. Okay. All right. You know the game is serious Grimdark business when you got the guy in the background. We've got standard, brutal, permadeath, casual. I'll probably just go standard for right now, man. I don't feel like I need ulcers. I like being relaxed.
Over the years, Calanthea grew under my rule. My campaign to unite the South is almost over. As we speak, my son is directing our army against the remaining forces of the Southern Resistance. Once we're done there, we shall take the North. It's filled with all sorts of vile creatures, but also rich in the gold that I need. Only a few barbaric tribes are desperate enough to inhabit these lands. As my steward, you will have one of them at your disposal. The Tribe of the Dawn. Secure the Golden Route before our army arrives. My emissary Edwin will watch your progress. Fail me, and you will face a fate much worse than any of the savages you've ever fought before.
King seems like a nice guy. Obviously fully reasonable and probably won't have any problems working with him over the long term. I don't think there are any downsides to any of this.
The Tribe of the Dawn was always a humble community of Dabo worshippers. Their elder, Bogdan, is neither a warrior nor a strategist. When the Calanthians came with their threats and promises, they had no choice but to obey. They agreed to guide them through the Lazatian forests, hoping for peace and survival.
Here we are, steward. No wonder our king chose you for this mission. You're more than worthy of this disgusting land. Are you sure we're in the right place? Where is that meek old coward who calls himself a
Welcome, my lords. I am Bogdan, elder of the Tribe of the Dawn. I will guide you through the Lazatian woods. But, if I may, where are your warriors?
The king's forces will come when the time is right. Until then, we are your new masters.
As pledged, my lord. My tribe will follow the orders of the king's steward. They are your people now. I trust you will take good care of them.
We will, if they do their work. Did they find a place to set up camp?
Yes, sir. Our scouts have found a good spot for our first Gord. A nearby pond should provide enough reeds and food to start a small settlement.
Okay then, let's get this thing rocking. The Gord must be oh, we gotta do tutorial stuff. Okay, tutorializating, going left and right. Okay, so we've got light effects, we've got grass all over the place.
My lord, please order our subjects to move. We should follow our scouts' footsteps. We are not safe here.
Okay, so all of our living subjects are over on the right. They have jobs, apparently. They also have health bars, sanity bars. Apparently they can go all nutty, so that's probably a thing we want to avoid here. We will select the subjects, and then Once we have selected our subjects, we will head towards the new village. Off, and away they go. Actually, some pretty brilliant lighting effects right there. Pretty party. And it's being thrown from the guy with the torch. Gotcha. All right, let's go this way. I'm going to guess that this is the kind of place where you really don't want to get off the beaten path. Otherwise, you probably get ate by something. Something probably lays eggs in you. A general number of terrible fates befalls, so on and so forth.
Wretched wolves! Those are the bodies of our scouts. There isn't much for us to bury, but it seems like one got away. With Dabo's help, he'll find his way back to us.
Okay. Can I loot this thing? Oh yeah, look at that. We got 50 bucks. All right. See, that's why you always go through. You always check. You never know. Creepy woods, please don't eat me. I'm made of meat, but treat me sweetly. Uh-oh. It's a wolf. Fight it. Yup, everybody break out your knives. It's time. Oh my god, it jumped on him, dude. Don't do that. Don't do that. Absolutely not. Please don't eat my villagers. I need these guys. How am I gonna make like a rutabaga farm if you keep attacking me? Oh, nice. So that gives you your health back? Oh yeah, and they give it to the person that's injured too. Like they look to see who's the most injured and they just like hand it off. Like, here you go. They kind of remind me of the red flowers that fill up your oxygen or whatever from No Man's Sky. That's kind of what they look like, right? They kind of got like that same flowery thing going on as the red plants from No Man's Sky. Is this the Gord? I see a pond.
Sir, we've reached the pond our scouts told us about. It is indeed a fine location for a gourd. We have access to water, reeds, and other resources here. But first, let's build a palisade. These wooden walls will be the main defense of our new settlement.
Okay, let's go ahead and do it. All right, so build a palisade. With the palisade here. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's 155 wood. And, like, technically we can make it bigger, too, if we really wanted to. Oh, yeah, dude, look at that. You can change the bounding. That's a really unique way to build a wall in a game like this. And, like, to maintain some semblance of, like, octagonal or whatever symmetry. I like that a lot. Most of these games, I always end up with a weird, wonky-looking wall because, like, with isometry and, like, a rotating camera, it's always, like, difficult to get the angles just right. Whereas, you know, Martin Grove. Oh no, absolutely not. Splattistan is where we live now. And so off and away they go. It looks like they've laid down most of the stakes that are going to be required for getting this done. I don't know how long this is going to take, but they do have little building animations, and I've been impressed so far with what little we've seen of the combat animations. Oh, it was that fast? I thought they were going to have to go section by section.
Now, we need to think of how to make use of the resources we have.
Hold on, old fool. This is just a minor stop on our way to the cartographer. He's waiting for us with instructions on how to reach the gold. I don't want to grow roots in this dump.
My lord, I promise we will move on as soon as we have fortified our current position. For now, I suggest building a lumber mill, a forager's hut, and a thatchery.
A lumber mill does sound useful.
All right, let's build a lumber mill. I clicked off to you early. That was my fault. There was no problem with the audio right there. I have to specify because somebody would be like, man, that was really janky how the audio clipped off right there. And then me sitting with like bloody hands having clicked the mouse during the dialogue on accident because I was excited to get back to playing. I just feel guilty for the rest of the night. And so I'd rather not feel guilty for the rest of the night. Professions what determine what people can and can't do. Okay. So it looks like over here, we can go, yeah, go get those trees right. We're going to want to clear the tree line anyways so that the enemy doesn't have places to hide, would be my suggestion. But we've got a work slot over here. That guy looks like he's like maybe like a potter or something. Yeah, they've all got different cutting experience. So one guy's got 2 or 3. She's got 2. We'll just put 2 guys in, I guess. Does it want me to put all 3 in? Gather and deposit some wood. Yeah, I'm going to keep everybody else kind of like where they're at. Chop animation looks really good, like quite smooth, actually. Very high quality right there. Like that a lot. So hopefully they'll start chopping down some trees, and we'll kind of see where this all leads us. So the growth level is 1. It looks like there's some kind of mechanic in the middle. Looks like there's like a fire mechanic or something over there. They got a tree, and it looks like he just drags back a log by 1 arm, like the absolute alpha male that he is. Nice, dude. Next up, we have our thatchery, which the game is requesting. So let's go ahead and take a look at the thatchery. It's going to take 50 wood to get that done. These buildings are pretty chunky, though, so you got to be careful about where you decide to drop them on in. I'll put the thatchery right there, although I guess technically we probably wanted the thatchery to be closer to the water since they're going to be gathering up reeds or whatever. But oh well, we'll worry about that later. It's all the way up. We'll leave them chopping things. We will say, are you guys doing cutting skill right here? They are. Okay, so we want someone with decent cutting skill. I guess you 2 go do it and like do whatever you want. If you see a task out there, feel free to be excited about said task. Did they change? They did. They got like a little muddy, they've got like a little muddy raincoat outfit on. They change outfits when you give them a job. That's pretty cool. There you go. You guys get in there and get them reeds right there. Where I live, you don't go out in the reeds. That's a mistake. Don't go out in the reeds. You're going to hate it. There's these things called St. Andrew's cross spiders that are big, real big spiders, like enormous spiders, and they live out in the bulrushes. I live in a marsh. In case you didn't know, I live in a swamp like Shrek, but not like a Louisiana swamp. Like, there's no, like, tree over cover. Like, there's no canopy. Like, where I live, it's just an endless reed marsh in the open sun as far as the eye can see. And nothing good is out in those bulrushes. Like, you're either going to get bit by a spider or you're going to find a dead guy. Don't go out there.
I suppose you people are used to starvation, but I am not. Steward, order these peasants to bring me some food.
Indeed, the peasantry has gotten far too soft in this area. Bring me my mead.
Sire, if I may, our people had some rations saved, but we will run out soon. We really need to start gathering food.
All right. Apparently they go insane very quickly when they run out of food. I'm kind of the same way, man. I don't like it when I run out of food. Running out of food means I gotta go to the supermarket, and like they're like getting new carts at my local supermarket, so like there's like no carts right now. It's a really weird time to go shopping. Like just walking around cartless and knowing you need to buy like 2 weeks worth of groceries, but having no cart to carry them in because they're replacing all the carts. So there's like 6 carts for the entire store, man. I too can sympathize with the peasants that must go out into the forest to gather with their hands in the mud and the dirt and the snapping of the wolves at their heel, because I too am roughshoddenly overrun by problems where when I go to get food, I have to look for a basket. Woe is me, say I. So did they ever get the trees down here? It looks like they take breaks from time to time and they just kind of like kick it. With our foragers, what do you guys do? So with the foragers, I don't really have nobody to like make this work with. Like Isbor kind of sucks, right? He's not very good at producing the foodles. But we're gonna give Isbor the old college try. You guys go swap into your little outfits. What's your little outfit look like? Oh, you got off better than everybody else. You even get to have a cool bandana. None of the other jobs got to have a cool bandana, so you know, be happy. Over here, we're probably gonna have to swap some reeds out pretty quick. Weird, I tried to go into the options to make the camera go faster, but it does not, like, it's because it's got like a low acceleration. So if I W like that right there, it accelerates into the speed that you want it to go at. I just want it to go at this speed right here the second that I touch the key, rather than slowly accelerate. Basically, they've got like an inertial component to the camera.
Thank you for providing us with food. Even though starvation won't make us bleed, it will weigh heavily upon our subjects' mental state. If we neglect their sanity, they will flee our rule.
Insubordinance like that should be punishable by death. Feeble minds. In Calanthea, we would give our soldiers some wine to calm their nerves before the battle.
My lord, we don't have wine here, but we do pride ourselves on making a great drinking mead.
Mead, you say? That doesn't sound too bad.
However, the basic comfort of staying within the range of a torchlight helps a lot in our sanity regeneration. Our scouts can provide light to everyone venturing outside of the palisade, but I would recommend to build both a meadery and scouts tower.
Yes. But let's start with the meadery, shall we?
Absolutely. I'm in agreement with the little guy with the beer belly and the big baller medallion. I'm with him. I want the mead. Let's do that. So let's see here. What is this? Sanity level 3. New structures are now available for construction. And so it looks like we have torchlight, healthy subjects, and a food supply. So our sanity is slowly increasing. And I guess as our sanity gets better, we like level up or something. Yeah, let's see here. We can use yellow herbs or a meadery. You can also stand on the light or near carvings, kill enemies, or receive rewards in quests or trade-off choices. Okay. My real issue here is that I don't think I have anyone to put inside the meadery, even if I go and I build it. So as much as I would love to have my little meadery back here, I do like how everything rotates about the center of town and tries to be like in the middle, or at least facing the middle. That's kind of like a nice little feature. Except for this guy. This is the only building that faced sideways for whatever reason. Still fine with it. It's nice to break up the symmetry or the asymmetry or whatever, but like still. I don't think the meadery is going to get built. I can manual command them to go do stuff from like right here, I think. Yeah, Cuthbjorn, go build that right there. This land is cursed and we should not be here. I mean, you live here, don't you? You're like one of the locals? Is it just like your little paddock that you live on is totally fine, but this one over here is the cursed one that has like all the crazy stuff going on with it? I might need a little bit more. I don't think that listening to our subjects is a strong suit of the Calanthian Reign, in all honesty. All right, the meadery is now done. Did they make the mead there? I don't know if it counts as food or if it counts as what, but it looks like we just like assign people to come over here. Or maybe they do have to work here. It's kind of hard to say. I don't know. Cuthbjorn, you work here now. It says it's a work slot, so. Torchlight allows you to spot enemies in eternal darkness. It also prevents your subjects from losing sanity. Make sure that they are not in the dark for too long. Okay. Can I build like a campfire or something? Like, do we have that? A scout's tower. So we can assume the scout profession. When do I get more guys, though? Because, like, I'm running on kind of like a shoestring budget right now. Like, I have a lot of things, but I do not have villagers. So, like, I'm fine with doing, like, some round-robin stuff if I have to. Does this go outside the walls? It looks like it goes inside the walls. All right, we'll put you over here, I guess. And I think what happens is they work over here, and it looks like sanity maybe... Kind of hard to say. Maybe it's the yellow meter underneath there. Yeah, I think it is the yellow meter because his is going back up. So I think we're going to have to rotate people. Like, I don't know if they're going to go and actually drink at the meadery when they want to. I also haven't been able to figure out... There we go. Right click on there. I was going to say, I haven't been able to figure out exactly how we get people to, like, go back and stop doing what they're doing and like become like a normal idle peasant again, but I think I just figured it out. You right click on them inside that little menu, but I felt like I tried that on the other one. It didn't work, but maybe I'm just dumb. I don't know. You guys drink beer until we are no longer catastrophically hurtling towards going insane. How's that sound? Yeah, we look like we're mostly net positive right now, so I think that number going up is actually good. I thought it was ticking up and it was bad because it said anxious already. But it looks like we're okay. I think we're solid. So we just got to wait for this meter to fill up. And then I think we get new subjects and stuff, which will be pretty cool. Cuthbjorn's still working on the scout tower over here. Yeah, I think alcoholism is advancing our society right now. Just moving ourselves forward via drunkenness and bad ideas. I'm in full support of it. All right, so we now have our scout tower. Is Cuthbjorn any good at this? Cuthbjorn actually is. He's like level 3 at this, so we'll give him an actual honest-to-God job.
I know that hygiene isn't your best suit, but don't your people ever wash? Stuart and I could use a bath.
Yes, of course, my lord. Our Balia is constructed in a way not only to provide hot water, but also make the best use of our healing herbs to regenerate people's health.
Huh? Heard that, Stuart? Order them to build it right away.
Okay, so they want me to build a communal bathtub, is the idea that I've got here. The Balia, just in case you want to Balia out. What does this guy actually do?
The people seem to agree with your decision-making, sire.
Do I just, like, send him out to go do... Oh, they're hopeful now. Look at that, dude. See, I took an entire society from the brink of sadness and despair, and now I have made them hopeful. Wow, that's thick woods over there. I didn't expect that to be that thick. I'm guessing that we can't move through it. It's going to be similar to, like, what you would see in They Are Billions. I've got to wait anyways for more wood to come in. Like, they're chopping trees and whatnot, but it's going to be a little while before I can build the Balia. So we'll just kind of, like, look around. We got some shroomies over here. We've got a torch over there. I don't want to go too nuts in case there's, like, wolves or something out here. Yeah, see, he just heard something. I don't know if I can actually get away if we run into anything out here. Oh, there's piggies. Okay. What is that, like a cairn? Oh, 34 wood inside the loose stones. So I guess they're out here to kind of like gather things, I guess. The scout, that is. Oh, they're hostile. Piggy, no. Friend, piggy. Friend. Not enemy, piggy.
Our brother is in danger.
I don't know if this is a winning proposition right here. I guess we'll kind of sort of figure it out. Okay, so Cuthbjorn's pretty beat up. Luckily, there's some, like, healing flowers over here, so I think it's going to be okay. Just go grab healing flower. Yeah, and just, like, rub it on the spot that hurts. Perfect, exactly. Just kind of take that king's foil, get that athelas, and just sort of put it where it needs to go. I like how the map is utterly black and you can't see anything until you walk up on it. Very unnerving. 23 reeds from over there. I probably want to scout this southern direction too. The Balia, let's get that up and running, although we don't really have anybody to build it. There we go. Balia's down. And you've got 50 wood on you. That's good because we need wood. How hopeful are we right now? Are we doing like a really good job? Maybe I'll take a guy off of that and you come build over here because it seems like our anxiety is okay right now. I don't think people are hopeful in times that are anxious. I'm going to have this guy come grab some of these flowers too because he's not fully healed up yet. I'm also kind of interested. Oh, he's got a flair for exploring. He gets more explorers XP. Nice. I too enjoy explore. I think that's like a natural human thing though, to like going new places and explore new things. When you're alone, who's watching your back? I don't know. Who said that? 24 food. Was he just like hearing that out in the woods? Oh, I am vexed. Why did a voice just come from over there? Oh, that's not bueno, man. We shouldn't be hearing voices out in the middle of nowhere. All right, Scout, continue up that way. And when the Balia gets done, they'll probably give us like another little storyline chunk. I was hoping the number keys would move the time scale around, but it doesn't. All right, we'll slow the game down now that we're back out here. Have we really run into anything out this way, though? Okay. There's something back there. I don't know what it is, but there's something back there. It made a noise that sounded very... Was he going to cross that log right there? Oh, I thought he was going to jump on the log and, like, tippy-toe his way across it, man. I was about to be proud of this guy for his, like, dexterous leanings. All right, so we've got the Balia. You go ahead and hop in the Balia, I guess.
One of our people came across some familiar tracks. We should search this area of the forest. Maybe, with Dabo's help, we'll find the scout who fled from the wolves.
Okay. I'm totally fine with what's going on here. So nobody's in darkness right now, so we don't really need to worry about that. Is it sending me right back to where I was? Oh, it like opened up the map a little bit more, I think. All right, Cuthbjorn, let's be careful about this. We'll fight on top of red flowers if we have to. Scout. Oh, those are wolves. Oh no, run away, run away, run away, run away. Those are wolves. Okay, fight the wolf. Oh, run, 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 run. Okay, come over here. We fight on top of the flowers. Oh, they de-aggroed. Interesting. Okay. I mean, that works for me. I'm all right with it. I'm super cheesy in games like this. That wolf is legendary. What does he do that's so legendary? Go grab some flowers. There you go. There you go. Maybe I should be bringing more guys to do this. Like, maybe that would be the wiser decision. Yeah, I'm going to bring some more guys. Oi! Nerds. Come on. Everybody out here. All right, that should be enough guys. With 4 guys, I think we should have no problem wrecking these kids up. We do have a lot of people out in the darkness right now, though, which kind of worries me a little bit. But with 4 guys, I think we can fight a wolf. Maybe. I mean, wolves are pretty big and chunky. I've seen a timber wolf in real life, and a timber wolf in real life is kind of a fearsome thing. Health is looking okay. Another guy's jumping in over here. And it looks like we found loot. We found the wolf's paw. What does the wolf's paw do? Wait, how did the scout get in a cage? I once again have questions. I believe that Leontine is about to go insane, so we'll send her back to town to go get, you know, all of her various bits and bobs fixed up.
What is he blabbering on about? I can't understand a word.
He claims he was attacked by the Wildfolk, people of the forest. But they have never attacked us before, unless they were provoked.
Clearly they had a change of heart.
He says they're walking towards the Votenga River, west of here. I fear that they may raid our Gord.
Our cartographer was supposed to be west of here as well. We cannot lose him. Let's move. No.
Where were the guys with the spears during this whole ordeal? I could have used them, man. It would have been helpful to have them anyways.
The Wildfolk used to live like wild animals, and although they can be violent, conquest was one of the many human things they despised. Nonetheless, they became more aggressive recently and attacked the tribe of the Dawn's Gord. I wonder if they are doing this to praise Velis.
All right, so before you go to a scenario, you get a chance to know your subject's bio, strengths, weaknesses, experience levels, items. Once you get a sense of who they are, you'll manage it best for each member of the team with a unique name. Okay, so we have new recruits over here. We get to bring 6 guys with us. So as far as, like, this guy is a lumberjack. We have a scout. It looks, I like the facial modeling and whatnot, too. They all look really good. Like, they all have, like, distinctive faces from one another. Looks like everybody has a little backstory. Everybody has, like, equipment slots and stuff that they can play around with. I don't know where I open the general pool of items from, though, because, like, I'd like to give Cuthbjorn the Wolf's Paw so that he's good at fighting against wolves. That's what it does, by the way, is you equip the Wolf Paw on somebody, and it looks like it makes them fight better and take less damage from wolves. But I can't seem to find, like, the area where your items are listed so that you can just drag them over and equip them on people. Tough to say. I don't know. I guess I'll just send it and not have the wolf paw. Kind of sucks, but I don't see where I'm clicking. I'm right-clicking, like...
My lords, the Wildfolk. They've attacked our Gord. Hurry now, or there will be nothing left of our home. We're under attack.
Well, that's not good. Let's not be under attack. So if the palisade is destroyed or an enemy gets inside, the Gord is breached. While this lasts, your subjects drop their jobs and fight people. All right, that makes sense. Let's grab who we've got over here, and let's send... Oh, there's dead people, like, everywhere. Oh, God. Okay, so they're like the guys from, like, the 13th Warrior. They're creepy little skull-wearing dudes. I mean, it looks like they die easy enough.
Dear God, so much destruction.
Those savages dared to destroy our king's property?
Sire, this is unusual. The Wildfolk are not our allies, but they were never desperate enough to raid a fortified Gord. Something's changed.
That doesn't matter, you old fool. They will pay for their insolence.
Of course, sire. But now we need to focus on salvaging whatever's left of our structures. We can repair the damage and clean up the rubble and reuse whatever we can.
Okay. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. So we've got a breach over here. So structures can't be interacted with, repaired. Okay, so we got to fix the wall first. Gotcha. All right. Well, let's fix the wall then. Somebody go fix the wall. How many holes do we have in the wall? Just the one? Okay, so they just snuck in through the one wall. So we'll send that over there. You can't repair that till the wall's done? Okay, help out with the wall then. There we go. Wall's all nice and done. Let's start assigning people to just kind of like clean up destroyed areas. What is that, a thatchery? Okay. They cleaned up the rubble down there. You guys go fix up that building. Okay, that's all done. That building's still up and running, but we do need to fix the, what is that, a scout tower? Yeah, scout tower. Okay, so we'll fix the scout tower. We have 2 people working on reeds. We have 2 people working on that right there with the harvesting. We've got a lumber mill good to go with 1 person. And then over on this side, we're fixing the scout, which I think we only have 1 scout with us, so we'll figure it out kind of as we go. Oh yeah, it's not unassigning from right there. Interesting. Well, then I don't know how to unassign guys, all right? It doesn't seem to want to unassign anybody right now so that I can put them on other jobs or so that I can have them just be like a default villager. Tried like every combination of clicking and moving them around. Like you can go to another job and you can give them another job.
But we should equip our subjects with proper weapons to better prepare for what awaits us outside of our walls. Let us build our first military structure.
All right, well, I figure we'll do that at some point. Read lady. Go ahead and read it on up. Read it on out. Where's my other read lady? I don't know if I actually need this many reads, but hey. Everybody go to your desired work spot, please. We also don't have a food gatherer, so we're going to want to do that too. Let's get a forager's hut going. Put that over there. She's going to skip to Maloo and get it done. Cuthbjorn, let's have you take a look around for anything that might be helpful. just kind of scout the edges of town. What are these? Oh, those are sanity plants. Okay, so those are apparently they're like mushrooms for Vikings. You just chew them and kind of trip balls for a little bit, and then you feel a little bit better about the way life is going. Little huts and things out here too. Oh, is that another peepo that I can rescue? I see somebody in a cage. How do I get around there? With all these leftover walls and things that you see in this area, it does kind of give the impression, oh, we're going to need to, like, fight them. Okay, so that's like a full-on capture spot. What about down here? How we looking down here? There's a cage, but there's nobody in it. All right. Traps can be anywhere. What did the trap do? Those guys are still just doing their thing over there, so I don't know what the trap did. Maybe signaled that, like, I was in the forest or something, or, like, in the area. Gatherers, go ahead and gather food. You guys auto-gather and need what you need to do, or do what you need to do. The next thing up is we are going to need enough for a meadery, it looks like, just so we can top up people's sanity in the off chance that they end up needing it. Put the meadery right there, I guess. He's not really doing anything anyways, so we can put him on mead crafting. He's chopping down trees. That's exactly what I like to see. I wonder if you get hunters or something later on that can go after all that food out there. Kind of digging this, like a narrative-focused Grimdark RTS with a lot of RPG mechanics in there too, with each of the characters leveling up and carrying their professional level ups in between engagements, basically. In between fights. So we'll have to figure out how that plays. I do want to get the military building done, but what's that going to set me back in terms of nickels? So for an axe pit, it's 100 wood. That's not too bad. He's got 32 on him right now. All right, there's our axe pit. We got enough resources for it. Cuthbjorn, go get that thing done. I need battle warriors. All right, so with the battle warriors in here, let's put Cuthbjorn in there.
Enough. Let's search for the cartographer. He was supposed to lay out the best route for the gold transportation, especially across that damn river.
My people have seen this Calanthian a couple of times. Supposedly, he has surrounded himself with traps. Be cautious when you approach his hut.
All right. So, like, how badass is a war? Oh, wow, he's fast, too. Good. We may need, actually, like, a few more. Wait, we already had an herbalist hut? Oh, man, dismantle that bad boy real quick. All you guys that are gathering food, I strongly suggest you go back and just, like, bang this out real quick. All right, so we got a little two-man battle squad out here. I'm going to go see if we can rescue whoever's in this cage so that we can get, like, more labor. Oh, I left too early. Okay. Oh, yeah, warriors are considerably strong. Oh, my God. Okay, warriors are, like, legit. Okay, yep. Warriors are what we want to have. Ooh, treasure chest. Let me get it. Let me get it. Wolf tooth necklace. Light that torch, too. Light it up over here. There's another one. Everything that I can light up along the way. Perfect. All right, who are you? Oh, no.
Ogden, keep your people in line. Why did he flee?
The poor soul already suffered so much. Seeing a body mutilated in such a vicious manner, you would think that living here made us indifferent to such views. But it always takes a toll.
Your barbarian minds are weak. And this corpse belongs to yet another of your scouts?
No, sire. Judging from the robe, I believe this is the cartographer you were searching for.
Cursed lands! Ah! Forget him! We need his maps. Search the hut. Search this cage. Search everything!
That explains why the area wasn't populated before we got out of here. But this is Gord. I'm going to leave something to the imagination in case you want to try out the demo. I will see you all tomorrow with something hot and fresh off the indie skillet. For now, the only thing that's bugged me about the game is just the inertia on the camera. If there's like a toggle to get rid of the inertia, that'd be amazing. But I don't see anything that says specifically like remove inertia from camera. So I would recommend adding a toggle there, but that's about it. That's the only thing that's annoyed me. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out with me and giving me the luxury of your time, and it's time for me to go. Bye, folks.